hide and seek. Prepare to be caught. Here I come now. Let's play hide and seek. Hiding on the playground. No one dares to make a sound. Round and round and round and round. No one wants to be first found.
How are you guys? How are you guys today? It's another hot one here. It's supposed to be, I think, in the 90s, I think. And let me tell you, it'd be hot. Well, I thought I'm going to get to those other police reports, but I'm going to read you some that's happening right around now. Well, I'm going to start on the first. And just read you a few, like the key ones that are in here. I don't know. Sometimes it ends up being the whole thing, depending on what it is. But, so let's see. It starts out with a suspicious person. This is 7-1. So I think this is what, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, I think. Yep. 7-1-2-24. I just woke up, so I haven't talked yet this morning. So you guys are my first. You're my first. So this is a 400 block of Almond. Now, this is a complaint of a person walking back and forth. This happens all the time. Like, people are constantly doing this. Usually they're talking to themselves or fighting themselves in the air, like, hitting the air and doing stuff like that. It's just, a lot of that goes on in this town. And Almond Street is, well, let's go back to where Thomas Adams, he was from the 400 block of Almond Street. He's the one that shot the town up back then. I think they found 137 used casings or something is when they, after 6 hours of standoff, got him. And yeah, he was, that poor guy, oof. He thought people were chasing him and gonna steal his money. So we got a DUI. So a guy was arrested there. That was Steiner Avenue and Main Street. So that was, Steiner is where that the night of, the second cop stop that we saw on the body cam. Well, the one at 3:38, well, allegedly 3:38, it wasn't at 3:38. They had their timing off as usual. So there's a arrest there, and took him to jail. Took that boy to jail. Stray animals, of course. There's a few of them in here, so I'm not going to read those. Yeah, unless it depends on, some of them maybe, but another theft, said there's a truck that has been dumping stuff at this dumpster. And this happens a lot. People always dumping stuff in people's dumpster, but an officer responded and arrested a male on a warrant. Now that's unusual. That doesn't happen very often. Maybe we should go look at that in Latah County, so give me a second. Well, I didn't see any on 7-1, but there's plenty on 7-14, so we'll get there when that time comes. But there's also this lady that's in here. She's in here a lot, you guys. And she seems like she always has a black eye. It seems like it's always the same eye. There's also this guy on 7-5, which we'll get to him too. But I'll show him to you right now, just in case he ends up leaving here, His name's Eric Wright. So he's on 7-5. Let's see. He's all blurred out. You can't even see him. That makes me wonder why they blurred that out. But this chick, man, I swear to God, she always comes in here with the black eye. Always, man. I don't know. It's just, God. You get too old for that kind of stuff. But look at this. It's Thompson, Kim Thompson. I wonder if she's related to Bill. It wouldn't surprise me if she was. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, back here again. So the theft, so that guy's, whoever that is, isn't there anymore. So theft of an automobile on 7th. So vehicles missing from the alley to the east of this location. Silver '05 Buick Century. Well, that ought to be fun to drive. That's a big old boat. Report taken. They usually take reports on the cars, except for the... They usually take reports on the cars, except for the BMW that they didn't take report on in September of 2022. Well, they called it unfounded, which means saying that the person was lying, or unfounded, like it wasn't true, basically is what they're saying. Winco, we got a theft. Oh, a wallet was taken right out of her shopping cart. Oh, God. How... that would just tick me off. It's bad enough when your card expires, like mine did the other day. I went to pay and my freaking bank card was expired and I didn't even know it. Luckily, I had another one. More stray animals. This one happens a lot too, the controlled substance part at the Goodwill. They're constantly writing in here that there's someone's turned in like a bag of weed, and sometimes there's other stuff in there too, but this is a pipe and a bag of weed. That's nuts. Came in on the Spokane truck. Oh, interesting. I've never heard that before. Yeah, they're building something out there by Farm Road out in that area because people are constantly complaining about the construction site being too loud. So I don't know what's going on out there, but there's something big going up there. More animal complaints. Feral cats. Stray animal. Another dog in the backyard. Squirrel that's on its last leg. Poisoned. They think the squirrel was poisoned at the park. Oh, no, dog locked in the car in the heat like this. Man. Parking problem. It's a trailer park. Controlled substance on Lauda Avenue. Reporting there are people in this apartment doing drugs. She heard the sound of cracking and lighters. Well, we'll go look up Lauda here in a second and see where that is. Well, let's just do it right now. Okay. So this is a place or a person or someone that I have been looking at. And so it's interesting. That's what would pop up right here. So it's only they don't give you that full address. So it's just a 200 Lauda. But since someone else called, we're assuming it's apartments because someone else called about hearing something in another place. So, but this is Idaho apartment rentals, and it's from a Demetrius Koborlis. Sounds kind of Greek or something to me. Middle East, doesn't it to you guys? Kind of Greekish. Well, this person owns a lot of stuff. I'm talking a lot. Let's see what this one looks like down here. Whoops, down there. Like that. That's kind of hidden back there, isn't it? So let's see what's also in Lauda. There might be some. There's a lot of the hill rental properties too. Sometimes there's some Greek stuff on Lauda, so Cougar properties. I haven't seen that one. What's that? It's a big office building or something. That's a weird aerial. It's like a shipping container or something. Oh, look, you guys. I'm gonna go louder. So, check it out. So, Taylor Avenue's right here. Right here, Taylor Avenue, which is all the university. So, Lauda Street is just one down. Okay. So, this is interesting. So, we've got Levick, Lenter, Walenta. Wow, not too far from the house, huh? Interesting. Okay, let's go. While we're here, let's go check and see. That must be a fraternity of some sort. So, doing these reports, I didn't have my land glide at the time, way back when, right? I wasn't able to look up and see where these things were. But upon looking up these things, I'm realizing that a lot of this activity, this crazy activity, like the crazy stuff, is done on the University of Idaho property. Yeah. Wild. Am I surprised? Not really. Oh, here's this thing too right here. This Latah County Auxiliary Communications Team. So look where it's at. It's right here on Taylor. That is where they do the studying of. I looked it up when they're way back, and it's basically like a dispatch center, but for the university, like where they learn and stuff, something like that. They've got like fire and like EMT and stuff like that right there, and that's 509 Taylor. So let's see, where's let's see something here. Oh yeah, look how close that is. Look at how close that is to King Road. Right here, because here's King here's King House right here. Oh, right here. And look, you guys, let me see if you have, well, they don't have the Walkway Park on there anymore. Interesting, huh? Isn't that weird? They still show the house up there. Wild. So that's interesting. There's a couple other. There's a few in here. Actually, you guys, like there's a. Oh well, let me get to them. So let me see. So let me see here. Hold on. Okay, like right here, all this university stuff. Deacon Street. There's lots of stuff that happens on Deacon Street. Now, Deacon Street. I mean, is all the university stuff right here? See this? And there's chunks of the land like this that are all university all over the place. And we've got all these streets running through it, right? You got South Hill Terrace. You've got Deacon Place. Deacon Extension. What else we got in there? Let's see. Oh, look how close the Forest Service Rocky Mountain the thing is to the. Woo, you know me, you guys. I'm always like talking about thinking that it's got something to do with Forest Service agricultural stuff. Bus Tech Incubator. That's weird. They make it. Are they cloning buses? No, just kidding. Oh, Business Tech Incubator. Oh, it's even weirder. So that's out there on. Okay. All right. Well, that's weird. Okay. Okay, back to the other one. Okay, so that's super close to the university property right there, where those apartments are. We got the noise complaint. So there's more of the construction stuff going on out there on South Van Buren. I have the hiccups. Oh my goodness. Civil calls. Domestic dispute off almond. Right there, there's more almonds everywhere. Well, maybe I should go show you that one first before I get to another one. Reporting her neighbors were fighting. The male half chased the woman into the house. Eek. It's a 400 block of almond. Okay. So almond is it's got a lot of stuff off of almond. But this is the 400 block. And right there, it took me, when I put in just 400 almond, it took me straight to the Gritman Medical Center. So, let's see what is around there. Well, Christ Church is right here. It's not Almond Street. It's Jackson, but it's literally right. Look at that, right next door. Trying to see that. So these apartments right here, Ale House Properties. So it wouldn't be there because it wouldn't be cheap. Because it sounds like it was an apartment. Let me see. So it was 400, huh? So somewhere along here. Now there's Where is it? I don't see. I'm gonna have to find it, but there's South Almond. Say South or North Almond? I don't think it did. So, oh, what? Let me see that again. Oh, I think this is a guy right here that used to own. Whoa, I need to take a screenshot. I think that's the guy that used to own the Queen Road Apartments. Yeah, not owner occupied. So, White Avenue. I'm gonna have to go back to that one. That's interesting to me. Okay. Oh, North Almond. Okay, there you go. Let me go back. Okay. That was what the problem was. So, look at that, right by City of Moscow, all their stuff. Let me see, what 400? Let's get up here. This one, 400. I wonder who. North Main Moscow LLC. What's all that? Where is wait a second here. There we go. Oopsie daisy. Okay. This is what it is right here. This okay, here we go. Let me explain some things here to you. Because I had to look this up and do a few of these myself. Hold on, let me get situated. Might take a minute. Okay. This is really weird. And something feels wrong about this. All the way around. This right here, this 400 almond right here, look at it. Okay. This is owned by, well, a trustee is taking care of it at this point because I believe that the owner is traveling. He's very old. He's like 93. But his name is Gideon Goldstein. Now, if that isn't they're very Jewish, and like the family members, like they live literally in Israel. I mean, they live all over the place, out of the country. And this is the almond. It's the trailer park. So, and you've got Robertson Mobile Home Court. Now, when you look up this particular Maddie, which is so weird to me, LLC. This group owns. It's only a partial list showing, but they own trailer parks all over the place, and it only a partial listing only listed 71 on the one that I found. So this one right here is one of them, and it seems that there's either the daughter or the granddaughter is possibly taking care of this, running his empire, I guess you would call it. And she is out of San Francisco, and her name is Sarah, which I find, whenever I hear the name Sarah, I always go back to hearing Sarah Osborne, about the, Kill the Clones. Yeah, that one, Sarah Osborne. Who wasn't the witch that was burned at the stake, back in the witchy days. Yeah, Salem witch trials. So that person is in here somewhere. Well, maybe not totally in here. There's other 400s, I'm sure. Well, let's see. Maybe there isn't. There isn't. It says only the 400. You take up the whole chunk. All right. So yeah. So this person. So that's that value on that one right there is $5 million. And they own 71 of these things. 71. And this is where, basically where this person resides. I mean, it's like, I've already looked all this stuff up, so I don't want to do too much there. But this person also has a lot, Gideon has a lot of ties to University of Idaho, and some very strange ones that I found that had to do with proteins and DNA. And I don't know anything about those things, but post-woke woman, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. You seem to wrap your head around these things way better than I do. So this is the thing I wanted to talk to you about. So if you would email me, that'd be great. I've been looking for it, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Back. Alright, so that was the almond. Threatening off row. Would like to speak to an officer in person about potential threat and speak to the individual, for them to speak to the individual involved. It's 400 block of row. Oh, so this is Row Street. So there must be a, right there on Steiner, huh? Oopsie, what happened? Get back down to where's Row at? Oh, there's 100 Street. Gosh darn it. Okay, so what is this right there? Let's see what's around here. Church of God. That Church of God, that's where that one guy, not Justin, but Jordan Baker, the one that called 911 on Brent Kopacka, that's the one that he says is a cult. He says that he was in that for a while. Oh, so it's just right. Okay, so Indian Hills is right here. Okay. Oh, look at that. Right down there where, isn't that Saeed's last name? Oh, so this person also owns that one on Linda Lane. But this is a living trust, so things you find. And they actually live there, so, but that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at Row Street, so, wow, I didn't realize Indian Hills went all the way up here. Why didn't I know that? Why didn't I think of that? Okay, because if you go down the map, here is where the cop shop is, right over here. And then you've got the Palouse River Drive, which is the trailer park right here that all the stuff happened on. And then that 420. Where's 420? It's not showing me. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Oh, and there's Affordable Housing Trust. Okay, I didn't realize that was there. Okay, all right. So we've got Row is not very far. Let me see if we get here a little bit, down here a little bit further. What is this? Row Street. What is this right here? An office building of some kind. That's Indian Hills. So Row is only this little section through here, huh? Row is only this little island? Huh. Well, Row, that ought to be easy to remember now. Oh, so Steiner turns into Row. Wait, Steiner, Indian Hills. So Row turns into Indian Hills, it looks like. Right through here. This road doesn't go any further than right there. That's all it is. This little chunk, that's Row right there, Row Street. What is Row? 420 Row Street. I wonder what that is. don't know, but somewhere comes out of Clemente, California. Okay, more threatening. There's South Jackson, silos, and socials. Mail is making death threats regarding an event the business is having on the 4th of July. What? Why would he? That's crazy. Silos and social. It sounds like a bar. South Jackson Street. Boy, I'll tell you, these people. Let's go up here. Oops. Did it say where it was on here? Let's see. Let's get down here. Okay. Okay, where's Jackson? Moscow Invest LLC. Okay, so that's Jackson. Okay, so Jackson's just right here. Okay, let's go in here. So that New St. Andrews College. So that is a college for the Christ Church, and it's usually directly across is where the I thought. Let's see which side it would be. Oh, and then there's South Almond there. Oh, interesting. Wow. You guys, this stuff is so close. It's just crazy how close it is. But I thought that New St. Andrews College was, incorporated. Okay, so that might not be the actual college. Because I believe the college was right across from where they would park the grub truck. I wonder, so Gritman's right there. Christ Church is right there. Where is the silo place? Let's see. I wonder if they've changed the name of a bar maybe to something different. Because that's all I see. Well, that was a waste of time. But maybe not. We got to see other things. So there's the Ale House Properties. Let's see. Mark Gritman. Oh, this Eagle Investment Group right here. This Eagle Investment. They're the ones now that own all the King. Not all of them. There's a couple houses they don't own. One of them is owned by Palouse Investments, which is where that's a stretch. Oh, goodness, that felt good. Where Xana and Maddie worked. So, yeah. So that's the place that they worked. And now so a bunch of the almonds are owned by this Eagle Investment Group. There's a lot that they own. So I wonder, you know what? What if Dan Esty just changed his to Eagle Investment Group? What if let's see here. Where it's located. It's out of Viola, Idaho. And that place, that makes me really feel weird about that one. Dang it. I don't know. Maybe he changes, because why wouldn't he? I mean, all the stuff that's going down, he probably doesn't want anything to do with it. Okay. Sweet Avenue in Maine. Report taken. Driving while a license suspended. Property damage on Ashbury. More of that. We'll start to up. But I guess this construction company is really raising some hell over there. I mean, they're causing damage to properties. I'll tell you, one time, a friend of mine who owns lumber companies, and and in his family, it's this family owned and run, right? And so they're very well known. And he was having the place right next to him was building some houses, Habitat for Humanity houses. Well, he had a fence all the way around his property, a wood fence, and it wasn't. I mean, it had been up forever. Like his dad, like they built that house. Like those, all along that stretch were houses that they had built way back in the day. So anyway, when they couldn't get trucks and stuff in and out of there, so they asked him, of course, but if they could take part of his fence down to get the trucks in. So he, of course, no problem at all, right? He's just like that. So they took the fence down, and guess what they did? I mean, I cannot believe the gall of these people. They took the wood from his fence, and they built a fence around the properties that they built right next to him. Yeah. And so get this. You know what my friend did? And I keep telling him, you're just a way too nice dude. So they eventually paid for the wood for the fence, but he put it up himself. I mean, they should have been the ones putting up, but he probably did it because he didn't believe that they would do a good job, which is what I'm thinking. But at least he knew the wood was good because it came from his lumber company. But yeah, man, talk about that. So that's the kind of property damage that could happen. Man walking around with a headlamp and a pipe wrench in his hand. What? And then Pullman Road, Fairfield Inn, states someone jumped 2 walls and was running, ran off towards Howard Hughes and jumped more fences. Whoa, someone's being chased. Law enforcement. So I wonder if that's all close together. Female doesn't have a place to stay. She works at the hotel. Oh, the RP works at the hotel, the one calling, reporting party, and has a female that needs services and isn't sure where she can go to stay. Yeah, a homeless person there. So let's see where. Let's see. We've got Bridge Street and Hillcrest Drive. Okay, Bridge Street and Hillcrest right here. I don't think I've ever seen Damon Street. Well, that's a name that comes up a lot right there. Reeves does too, but Bridge Street and Hillcrest, huh? So, right here in this corner, what's over here? Oh, the mosque is a bridge, huh? I wonder if that's the bridge, the one bridge that one frat guy was found. Whoa, look at their property. Oh, there's a skate park right there. I'm trying to see if I can. Oh, Mountain View Road. Okay, well that makes sense. All that nefarious stuff going on over there. Yeah. Let's go. School district. Look at how many people are in this area. Look at all this. Ooh, look at there's one more. Kane owns this area. Owns that house. Let's see if there's any other little. What's over here? Oh, that's more Moscow rentals. Okay, interesting. And that is who again? Okay. More Moscow rentals. So there's a handful of people in this town that own pretty much everything. And scary. Okay, what was the other one? That was West Pullman Road. All right. We're looking for the inn that. Is that what it was we were looking for? Or was it? Yeah, the Fairfield Inn. Credit Union. Ooh, I got a sneeze. Oh my god, I just had a serious sneeze attack. Okay, so that's, where am I at right here? West Pullman. Where's the West Pullman? Okay, there we go. The Empire. What was the Empire? Was that a hotel or something? What was that? Looks to be nobody doing nothing there, it looks like. Hmm. Well, where is it? Well, it's not there. Let's see. What I say it was. Oh, West Pullman Road. Right. Oh, this guy owns more right here too. Check out what this guy owns, you guys. This one really kind of. I'm getting off target here, but hold on. Okay, so this person right here. Check this piece of. Check this out. That chunk of land right there. If I go too far, it stops. It doesn't show the orange anymore. But there's a lot of interesting stuff in this little bit of land right here. See, this land is... Now, I find this very, very interesting right here. Or if you know, that's that person right there. Okay. So this person owns a bunch of... Well, let's see. Well, oh, that's what I was going to show you. Is I find it interesting, all that land, all that property right there. Where did I go now? What? Get there. Okay, right there. They're saying that only the market value on that. Now this is where things get a little bit, yeah, slimy. They're saying that all that market value right there is only $222,000. Nah. Where did we just see Orofino? I have to look that back up again. But this, watch this, there's no way. So check out what's all on this. Emergency traffic and service vehicles only for this road. So there's a Paradise Creek all along here, right? So right up here. And it goes right up to Perimeter Drive, which is a very prominent drive we got going down there. So let's go back down over here. Show you some more stuff over here. Perimeter Drive goes all the way down, and so this is all property owned by this one person. Now we've got the engineering annex for the university. I'm certain that's what it's for. And then we've got the 8 red lot, whatever that is. I think it's just the way they number design, you know, like label the lots there. And then we have the agricultural extension education department right there. And you've got the safety office. Yeah. Lots of vehicles there. Look at all those white cars. And we've got, let's see, this one had a label. What was it? Sometimes you have to go out, then you have to go back in, and it'll show you, but sometimes it doesn't show you at all. But still, it says all the property in that big old parking lot right there. Okay, let's go back up here. So this is Stadium Drive. And you've got the Stevenson building. I don't know what exactly that's for. You've got the Gooding building. And then you have the Wallace Residential Center, a residence center. Now that one I really want to look up, because that makes me feel, I think I heard something about that's where they kept people when they had COVID, that's where they would put them, in that residential center. And I have a sneaking suspicion, ooh, that's where they have a few other interesting people. But look at the layout. Look at how it looks. The design of it. You've got Ballard, Willie, Gooding, and Stevenson. And that is the Wallace Residence Center. I don't know what that means, but I definitely am going to look it up, especially since it's come back up again on my radar here. But doesn't that look like the fighter things on Star Wars? Like what are they called? You guys know what I know you guys know what I'm talking about. The ones that rip through the air, and the fighter jets on Star Wars, I think it was what it was, or yeah, I'm pretty sure. But that's what they look like. What else would that look like? Would that like be an X for like, or with some type of Greek letter? Okay, so let's get back up here. So then we've got Paradise Creek Street and Stadium Drive. Now, mind you, this is all still the same person that owns this. Paradise Path. You got the 25 silver lot there. And over here, what's this one? Doesn't say. And then you have Rayburn Street. Okay, this is what really got me on this one. Rayburn Street is where the UI Law Library is, off of Rayburn Street, where they found, like, that next day, there was a car sitting right there. A lot of things happened right in front of that UI Law Library. But that same day on the 13th, there was a car there just sitting in the parking lot with the door open. And, yeah, and there's McConnell Hall. But the really curious one, look at it, looks like a bunch of people on there playing sports or something down on the field right there. Isn't that weird? The interesting one, this is Theopolis Tower. The Theopolis Tower. This is where this is where a lot of the fresher students are, in this tower right here. This is a big tower, student housing. And then let's see, my back's still in the thing. Yeah, I am. It's so weird when you zoom in there how much you can see, isn't it? Okay. Must be more housing, because that's kind of what it looks like. But actually, that looks more like probably maybe not housing, because their housing doesn't look that good. I mean, it's crazy. So this is off of Line Street. I wonder what these are. Military and Veteran Services. Interesting. Wow, look at okay, so look at right there, the student housing, and right here, Military and Veteran Services. Are these any more things over here? Let's see. I never saw that the last time I was in here. Interesting. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to take a little screenshot of that, maybe. Let's see where, so I can show where it's at. Wow. Okay, well, I learned something new. Okay, I think that's it for this one. I'm going to get on the next one, because there's a couple things that happened. In fact, there was a call coming in for Shetland Court a little further up. Maybe I'll just do that one real quick, and when I come back, pop this one up and get the other one down, because that's where Emma Bailey was, but it was for, like, not quite a welfare check. They called in the Wazoo Police Department is what they called in for it, which I thought was really, really weird. Especially right there in Moscow, right down from Molenta Drive, right where the Emma Bailey grew up, Shetland Court. A little nuts, don't you think? Don't you think? Okay, love you guys. So there's that guy's property. Okay, that's it for today. I'm not today, but for now, for this one. Ugh, it's getting hot here. I can't even think. My brain's fried. Bye. Have a great day.